Okay. Hello, hello, to everyone who is here. Hello, hello. Also, Hosea, hopefully I'm saying that right. Smallwood, maybe I'll pick one up in the future. I heard it's really good. Yeah, it's really good. By the way, forgot to establish, or not forgot to, it's just something I was going to say, was, this isn't my first time playing the game, just to anyone wondering. I have played this game before, I'm just replaying it for the sake of lore, for a possible video. Also, hello everyone, I forgot to say that. Hi there, Hollow Knight is one of the best games of the decade. Yeah, I remember I had a lot of fun with it, but it's been like 3 years. Also, reason for the asterisk is because I was lying when I said that this is part 1, because I've already done like I've already done like a little bit of research on this as is. So, like, I was just in this area last night with the shaman. So yeah, I am not going to show the notes that I take on screen, just simply because I want this footage to actually be like reusable, you know what I mean, for the future. And that's also why I set this to normal latency instead of like low latency. So there's going to be like later replies to messages, just so you all know. Anyway, what the hell was I doing last time? Where do we go? And let's go left. Yep. Oh, hello, Corin. How are you? Just so y'all know, Corin is a regular on the, on Vile, aka, Sweener's channel. So, yeah. By the way, I wanted to ask y'all, do you know if Vile is doing a stream today or not? Because I was wondering about that. Like, there's nothing on the channel right now. Sorry, I missed you if you're lost. Okay. A lot of this, like, I'm gonna mark down a lot of the dialogue, but for this, for example, I am not gonna mark this down because it's like, yeah, I mean, there's nothing really important here. So, yes, I am. Yes, on the Sweener Eye. Yes. And again, I am going to say right now, I will respond to messages late, simply because there's very much a lag on my end. So, just so you all know. I'll be scheduled soon if I had to guess. Yeah, makes sense. Boop. Assumed he was, but maybe he's gonna announce it. Yeah. I was also asking because, like, I remember he ended the, I heard that, like, he ended the last, Sweener stream a bit early, like, due to some stuff, so I didn't know if, like, it had something to do with that. So, oh, little creature. I did already mark this down in the notes, so I'm not gonna mark it down again, but something that I'm kind of wondering is, like, who put these bugs here? You know what I mean? Because, like, according to, like, the messages that were given before in the beginning of the game, it stated that, you know, like, we're the only ones who can have this power and see this power, which includes, maybe I'm just overthinking it and hopping is just a normal thing in this world. Also, I'm so upset I have I'm due for school when I stream tonight, then work calls me and asks for... Oof, that sucks, I'm sorry. Also, why did I jump then? Yeah, no, that sucks, I'm sorry about that. Hope the stream was good last night, by the way. Here. I'm also just waiting to get the bestiary. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Just so that way I can... God damn it. Just so that way I can get... take notes on the enemies. And just so you all know, I am specifically thinking of making a video on the night. So, I will be here for both streams if I'm not hanging out with a friend. Makes sense. This stream is not going to last too long. It's probably just going to be like 2, maybe 3 hours if I really want to extend it for that long of a time. Yeah, I was hoping tonight and beat the game, but that might happen now because... I mean, I would have been impressed if you were able to do that in one night. Oh, shit. Yeah, so my skills in games, I've noticed, become significantly worse when I'm streaming. Like, that was the case with the Balatro stream, and now it's happening again, just because I'm also having to pay attention to chat. Hively showed up. It was nice seeing them. Haven't seen in like a month. Is Hively like someone on the Sweener stream, or have I not met them? Oh, shit. Wait, why don't I just... Oh, well, that's annoying. Hello, Medley. Mwahaha. How are you? John Hornet is going to be expanded upon a lot in Silksong. Yeah, definitely. Like, I would not dare to make a Hornet video right now. I might, like, take notes about her during this run and use them for, like, a possible future video. But it's like, yeah, no, not right now. I don't really have a lot left to do. Like, I have the Grim Trophy. Grim's left. That's literally it. Fair enough. Also, that's epic, Medley. Glad you're doing good. Hively is from Effigies. Ah, okay, yeah. I need to occupy Effigies streams more, which I feel bad for not doing so because I end up getting distracted and stuff. Up. Okay, we actually need to make progress. Hold on, you'll be right back. Okay, cool. Alright, gamers. Which area should I go to? Well, actually, no. I need to go to the right regardless. Why am I asking that? Hiccup. Third research video. Oh, that reminds me. I actually did end up seeing, the live-action version of How to Train Your Dragon. It wasn't because, like, I was planning on it, but just because, like, I was hanging out with my cousin, and I offered a movie, and they wanted to see that, and I was like, why the hell not? It's not Lilo and Stitch. So, and, you know, I did see the movie a little recently, like, before I started the channel, but still, like, during the summer, right? And it is basically just the same goddamn movie. It really is. So I was thinking of, like, a possible April Fool's video, like, when I do the Hiccup video. What I'm thinking is I'm just gonna make a analyzing Benevolence, like, April Fool's thing, where it's like, it is literally just... Nah, I don't know. I feel like if I said the joke right now, it would ruin it, but still, that's my plan. I want to do something with that. Oh, hang on. But yeah, no, I do plan on doing a... I don't know if it's going to be a research thing, because it's like, I would just be straight up streaming. Unless it's like, because I've heard that Twitch is very irresponsible with copyright stuff, so maybe I could do it on like a Twitch account or something. And besides, I don't have that much like priority in, you know, Twitch. Like, oh no, my Twitch is gone. You know, okay, whatever. Oh, book version. Yeah, that makes sense. I do remember you did suggest the book version. If I do a video on Hiccup, I might actually make a... Like, the video might be about both, you know, just to save a bit of time. It also depends how different they are, though. Which I know that the movie is a little different from the book, from what I've heard, but I just don't know the specifics. Alright, here we go. This is when I'm going to start marking shit down. Oh, bury the knight with a broken nail, bury the priest, something about a crown. I can't remember the rest of that one. Maybe I'm just gonna hum it. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. So, the way that my notes work, I don't have it on... Oh, yeah, the Discord. Yeah. It's in the description. You can join whenever you want. Yeah, the way that I'm taking my notes is that I have it left under messages left, environment, NPCs, charms, and bosses. So under here would be NPCs, and I would mark down Mila, and I'd start with like making a section for Mila. Again, I don't think I'm gonna mark... Well, okay, I have been marking down most of the... dialogue, but still, I kind of don't want to do that for this stream, just because that would be too much. They're very different. It's not like how Harry Potter's the same, but with us. Yeah. I have heard that. So that's why, like, I might cover them in the same video, but it also depends how I feel. You know? So, yeah. That's all I gotta say. Myra. Okay. Dialogue 1. Oh, bury the knight with her broken nail. By the way, my keyboard's loud. I apologize. Bury the priest. Something about a crown. I can't remember the rest of that one. Maybe I'll just it. Yeah, because I feel like this is important, right? Like, this has some meritance. Meritance? It has something. It has to do with something related to the knight. I mean, it literally says the fucking knight up there. So, I also have another system where I'm going to color code information. It's where there's going to be dark red, which is basically, like, this is probably has nothing to do with the knight. Little light red, which is like, it might have something, but probably not. Orange, which is like, this, I'm pretty sure this has something to do with the knight, but I don't know. And then yellow, which is just like, okay, yeah, for sure. Also, sorry, let me catch up in chat. It's gonna start storming storming here too, so I may not be able to stream. Yeah, okay. You could probably do that like on tomorrow or on Thursday too. That'd be pretty, you know, I don't think anyone would have an issue with you rescheduling. Once you read it, you can essentially milk every character because you'll quite literally the first... That's true. That is true, actually. You make a good point, Medley. Also, what lore stuff have I written down already? Not that much, but still a decent amount. Where I've written down the stuff about the messages left and talked about, like, how they seem to be talking to us as the player, because we're the ones controlling the knight. I've written down basic things about the environment, as well as just like some general world building stuff, but I've only really been in Dirtmouth and Forgotten Crossroads. I've written down some of the dialogue from the NPCs. The most interesting one for sure so far has been the Snail Shaman, who I personally think is behind the messages, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Also, yeah, that's fair. You can probably do tomorrow still. You also have to beat Sween to it. Fair enough. Do you mean the characters? The characters? Yeah. That's a good point. Oh, and I also wrote down stuff related to the False Knight. There's not really anything that I've seen about it because I don't have the bestiary yet. But I did write down how it was interesting that he's a false knight, you know? Like, why a false knight? Is it because his armor, or like his armor isn't his actual exterior? You know, stuff like that. That's stuff I wrote down. Oh, and I forgot. I also have the charms. The Soul Catcher especially is interesting because I don't know... Because the description is... used by shamans to draw more soul from the world around them. Does that imply, like, that they use it to get the same abilities as the knight has, or is it just like people can do it naturally and it isn't something exclusive to the knight? Desire to talk about the lore so bad. I would not mind you talking about the lore either, actually. I'm going to avoid YouTube channels as much as possible, just for a similar reason that Vile has said, you know, to do my own interpretation, but I still would love to see discussion about it here. Oh, yeah, I need to actually write down the goddamn... Okay, with this dialogue, I'll bury the knight... Okay, the priest, something about a crown. Definitely some kind of old, what do you call those things where it's like a religious text? Hymn? Old hymn? For the religion of this world. Who is this crown and who is this knight? And who is she? What does the priest and crown have to do with this? Interesting. Passage. That could work. Hello, how are you? How are you? Hang on, give me 1 second. I'm actually gonna check my Discord. I'll respond to that later. But either would work. Yeah, passage, blah, blah, blah. I just said him. And despite that, I'm not religious. That's fair. I live in like a moderately religious area, but not like extremely. Oh, that's all they have? Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah. And then for like extra lines of dialogue, I just say like dialogue 2 or dialogue 3. Alright. Oh, hello again. Want to join me down here? I don't know if this is important, so I'll just say, I'll just type in like refer to stream or this, because again, I don't know if it's worth typing out. Want to join me down here? There's plenty of wealth. Actually, no. I will type this out because there's plenty of wealth in these rocks for anyone. That's a little interesting. Join me down here. There's plenty of wealth in these rocks for anyone to put a bit of work in. And I'll put in something like, I guess this is another reason why people go down here for the wealth, as previously stated. Okay. Those crystals are worth a fair bit. I have a feeling that there's something even more valuable beneath. I can almost smell it. Haha. I'll write this down too, but I'm not really going to add a note because it's pretty self-explanatory. Hidden. Okay, I get you. No, that's fair, but it's like I don't know. I'm trying to note down as much as reasonably possible because I feel like things can still be important. You know what I mean? Even if it's like surface level, especially with this game because it's very goddamn cryptic. So I feel like even little things are just, I may as well, you know? Okay. You're welcome to join me. There's enough for both of us. Or if you don't like digging. Yeah, I'm not going to mark that one. I might mark it down later just because I've already marked down a shit ton of dialogue and it'd feel weirdly incomplete to me. But I'm not doing it on stream. That's too much. Sorry, just having a laugh. No, that's valid. That's very subtle. That go a long way. Yeah, exactly, Corinne. I just remembered how busy my first day of school. When is your first day? I'm curious. Okay. Is there anything here? I don't have a map for this area. Should probably mark something down about this. Honestly, only remember the broad details. No clue what is or isn't. Kind of same. I know that there's like an infection that took over and ended pretty much like the cause, or it was the cause to the end. I know that like vessels were created to fight back against this for somehow, but I don't remember like, yeah, I don't remember specific details. And when I'm making an analysis video, the specific details are really important. But yeah, no, I understand. In normal circumstances, it is funny to just like, I must analyze these rocks. I won't talk about it if you don't remember much of it. I'm still fine with it. I'll save for your stream. That's fair. I mean, I'm still okay with it, because it's like, the surprising stuff I remember. You know what I mean? Like, the most, like, shocking shit are the things that I remember the most. But not, like, the very small intricacies. Oh, it's this. Okay. Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, motherfucker. Okay. Alright. Yep. Yep. Too bad. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know you're referring to, like, the blocked off elevator, but that also refers to the bug as well. Alright, let's see. Wow, okay, I really have to go a long way just to go down, don't I? Oop, oop. Oop, oop. Alright. Yep. I don't know why I did that, but whatever. Okay. I'll just ignore these guys. Yep. Alright, we are going down for this one. Did I go that way beforehand? I don't know if I did. A lot of this is just going to be me walking around and finding my way through. What's the similarity? I'm curious. One thing I'll say is that the story from... Is this story from last night's stream. Okay, interested. Oh yeah, I forgot I beat the false knight here. Yeah. Okay, boop. Okay, oh, okay. Wow, okay, I'm actually kind of impressed with myself for that. Falling into pits bamps you into the nearest platform. Oh yeah, makes sense. Oh shit. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, okay, holy shit. That was... I didn't realize it was gonna do 2 damage. Oh, what the fuck? That... Okay, I discovered a secret. Or was that a secret, or was that just what I was supposed to do? I don't even know. Either way, I'm... neat. Shit. Oh, okay. Fuck you. Alright, there we go. Alright, yep. It was Hively's first time saying anything about the game, so I got to the White Palace and Path of Bane specifically. I didn't say a word, so it could be a striking scene. I think I vaguely remember what happens in that, but also it is pretty vague, you know? Like, I know, I kind of have, like, visual memories, but I forgot, like, the specifics of what it meant. I think it had something to do with, like, the actual Hollow Knight and, like, the birth of them and them being raised, but I don't remember exactly. The problem being I got one of the greasy coughs when I started the Path of Pain. Oh, that sucks. So did you have to end it early? Really hurt if you don't cough. I get that. Excuse me. That. Speaking of coughs. Anyway. Oh wait, hang on. I hear one of those silly worms. What? So I had to hold him to... Oh, that sucks. That does suck. I mean, if I were you, I would have just, like, said, give me 1 second, and then just, you know, like that. Like, not on stream, obviously, just like, there we go. Just, you know, mute the mic for a second and then do it. Oh, shit, it is dark. Okay, well, it is really dark in here. I will skip that for now, but later. You know, they call it the Path of Pain for a reason, though. Oh, that shit. Alright, there we go. I feel like it's gonna be a theme where, like, every time I make a joke, I just get into some kind of, like, I make some kind of stupid mistake. I feel like I'll start writing down information about the environments once I actually get the name. Then that's when I'll write down stuff. Because I feel like, I don't know if this fog's important at all. Like, if that's signifying of anything, or if it's just, it's fog. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, wait, is this the city? Is this leading to the city or no? No ruining immersion there. Oh, shit. Oh. You mean with the cough? Like, the cough would, like, having to mute for a second would ruin the immersion? Or am I misunderstanding the context? Because I will say, there's a massive delay on my end, just due to, like, me making this at a normal latency, which is going to be very helpful with, you know, footage for the video, but it's also like, oh, I gotta respond late. On the other channel, though, I will make it just, like, low latency, just because that's gonna be sheerly for the sake of fun shit, and just having... Okay, nothing in this game leaves white fog. Fair enough. Oh, shit, motherfucker. Read the message above that. Oh, okay, I don't remember my mute hotkey, and I can't untab the check because this game only works with display capture, and I have one monitor. Fair, it helps in my case, I've got, like, fucking 3 monitors. So, you know, like, one for note-taking, one for watching the stream, and one, obviously, for playing the game. Oop. Okay, is this the city? I feel like it is, but I'm not sure. Oh wait, hang on, is this... Okay, let's see here. Oh wait, I forgot to equip that. Yeah, I feel like I could put that in, but... I don't know. This commentary sounds exactly how I sound when playing games. Fair enough. Yeah, no. I'm just, like, generally anxious, so gotta keep that in mind. You know, it causes me to give very wacky and silly commentary. It's over here. Pretty sure you need a ticket. Fair. I just thought that one trinket that I had would have worked for that. Okay. Haven't marked anything down in a while. Ooh, what the hell is this? I'm just gonna screenshot this. I don't know what it's important for, but it's cool. Just the room and just that thing. Because I don't even know what area I'm in, actually. I guess I'm still in the Forgotten Crossroads. Alright. I, too, am a mentally dysfunctional person. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, the Gruz mother. I guess this is a boss. Ew, shit. I'll mark it down. I'll mark stuff down when I'm done with this. Okay, no. Oh, fuck. I actually did do the fake night beforehand, but yes, this is the first boss on the Steam. Or stream. Why did I say Steam? Ah. Okay. There we go. Huh. That was actually significantly easier than the fake night. What the fuck? Oh no. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That's pretty disgusting, but okay. Alright. Gonna mark stuff down. I said before, but I don't know if you were here for that, that this technically isn't, like, just my first experience. Beat up a pregnant bug. Yeah, that's true. This isn't just my first experience with, like, taking notes. Because, like I said, I already have notes taken down. It's just, I decided, hey, you know what? Fuck it. I'll actually start doing it. The Grub's... Yeah. That's true. Was it the Grub's mother, or was it... Hang on, let me look back at the footage to see what it was called. It was the Gruz. Okay, it was with a Z. Gruz mother. Clearly the mother to the Gruz. All of them, or just some of them, though. That's all. Just, yeah. Hello, Medley. Okay, let's see here. I need to find a bench or something. Oh yeah, hang on, I actually need to mark down the room as well. So I'll do that. Alright. Give me 1 second, I'm just gonna... Okay, what is this room? That's all. I'm just gonna leave that in. Pretty sure it was just a random pregnant bug. Yeah, not true, but it's possible. Also, there's an overabundance of insect corpses in the game. That is very true, Nick. That is very true. The rain has started. That sounds oddly ominous. I can't even explain why. Oh.
Oh, Kyle.
Oh, you wield your nail like a club. Too early in this game to cause a mass extinction event. That's true, and I actually do remember there are like moments where you do some like morally gray shit, you know? That is like, and I remember there's one decision in particular where like no matter what you did in that scenario, it would have ended badly, which is kind of sad actually. Sly smoked too much weed. Oh yeah, that's what their name was. Yeah, Sly. Okay, thank you for reminding me. That's actually helpful, so I can mark this down. Also, let me just catch up on the stream on the actual thing that I have here. Okay. Sly. Oro, you oaf. You wield your nail like a club. Clearly on something. The orange mist, I guess, signifies that it's the disease. That it's the disease of some kind. But hard to tell. Alright. Okay. Sly needs to snap back to reality and stop hallucinating. That's facts. Esme, how much... Oh yeah, hallucinating. That's true. I can name most of the characters in this just off the money. That is impressive. But yeah, no, you're right. Clearly hallucinating. I didn't really think about that. I thought for some reason they were just like... Well, obviously they're hallucinating, but I guess I was thinking like maybe they just thought that we were someone else, you know? Because they were talking about the nail, but maybe they're just in a different reality altogether. That's my guess. Okay, I can't believe I forgot how to spell hallucination. Okay, clearly hallucinating something. How much deeper do we have to go? Is he in pain? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade. It's noble and affords broad tolerance in your choices means. Darkest dungeon, but felt fit. Yeah, makes sense.
Oh,
okay, they just snapped out of it. Alright, give me 1 second. Oh, okay. See you later, Corin. Sorry if you don't hear this, just because, again, I'm late with these messages. But hope you had a good time, and good luck with everything right now. So take care. All right, let me see. Who are you? They snapped out of it. Okay. I see this old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. Okay, yeah, so it's definitely in a dream state for sure. That pretty much just confirms it. This old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. So clearly a dream state he was in. Are all of the infected like this? No, it's fine. I just need to start driving. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Just gonna readjust myself. Sometimes I make weird noises, by the way. So that's all. I just sometimes make weird noises. I'm Sly. Usually I live an uneventful life in these ruins, so I'd be best getting back. Again, with the air. It again refers to the air about, like, it's not good for you. I live an uneventful life in dirt, mouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. Again, mentions of the air. I'll also color code these later, you know, just for the sake of it. And I might as well say, check stream for this line later, just to mark it. Okay. If you return above, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there, and I could thank you properly for your good deed. I'll mark this down because I feel like that's kind of a sign, you know, just reinforcing the idea of this world's dystopian. But, you know, just for the sake of it. The sounds oddly sound a lot like life during 2020. In the game or during the rain? I'm curious. The idea of the town being empty. Okay. Got anything else? You're exploring then? Very brave. Been lost to the hunger. The hunger. Okay. That's an interesting way to describe it. The hunger. Alright, you're exploring then. Very brave. Right. Rest down later. Been lost to the hunger of these old caverns. Literal? I'm assuming metaphorical, like it sort of takes away from those who... Oh yeah, the game. Makes sense. Takes away from those who go down, but still, it could also mean, like, they literally starved and died. Maybe that's how the infection kills you? Like, possibly? Turns out the storms are only supposed to last an hour, so I should be able to stream. Nice, that's good. How the infection kills you. Makes you hallucinate and see things that aren't there. And thus, keeps you from eating. Just a theory, probably wrong. So yeah. Your nail, though, I can tell just by looking that you know how to wield it. What is with some... Yeah, that's another thing I've noticed. Some characters just get, like, an instant aura from the knight. You know, they look at them and they're like, yeah, you're a badass. And I can tell just by looking that you know how to wield it. Odd theme of characters seemingly recognizing the knight's skill just by glance. Okay. Anything else? Oh, no, same thing. Okay. Moving on. Oop. Oh. I need to find a spot to sit. Oh, there's some more houses down here. Should probably write that down. That there are houses that people have set up down here. Like, people used to actually live here. Yeah, I'll type that out real quick. Houses where people used to live. Okay. I'm glad I decided to get on today and farm for Geo, all that expensive shit, because now I got no time. Makes sense. You can just get it over with, so that way it's, you know, less to look at in the stream. Oh, shit. Alright. Another hit. Alright, I do really want to look for a bench or something so I can update my map. Where's this lead? Was in the kitchen preparing food? Makes sense. Oh, damn it. Okay. Did I seriously think about character paths? Not sure. I actually don't remember. I forgot about that. That blocks it. Alright, let's see here. Yep. 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 Alright. Sit down. Sly and Sleep are the only ones who have survived the infection, though they have probably... So they probably have strong lines or something. I'll write that down too, actually. Because that is worth noting. Not necessarily for, like, the video, but just in general, it's worth noting. So I'll say that one of the few who have survived the infection. Have I met Salubra yet? I don't think I have. So. My theory on why the knight is, like, doesn't succumb to, like, the infection is just because the knight doesn't really have much of a mind and is just controlled by an outside force. At least that's what I think. But also that kind of begs the question, like, what about Hornet? What about, forgot his name, but the asshole knight guy, you know, where he's like, he, like, makes fun of you and... No, doesn't make fun of you. He's like, I'm so strong and cool, even though he's, like, a weak and stupid. So it makes me wonder, like, what about those guys then? Why are they immune? Or why haven't they been infected yet? Is it, like, are they being controlled by something else distant? Like, are they vessels in the sense that they have souls, but their minds aren't really on the material plane, and they're more like puppets that are being controlled in that sense? Or is it like... But, you know, still distinct.
Bapanada.
Okay, so this is off topic, but the rain is unbelievably bad right now. That sucks. Bench pin. Yeah, I should probably buy these, actually. Alright, and cocoon pin. Please be careful around them. I'll screenshot that just to be safe. It's pretty obvious that Hornet has agency because... Oh, yeah, no, exactly. Exactly, that's what I mean. It's like... Is it like that she has agency because she's controlled by something, like, outside her body? Or does she just have a mind? You know? Like, she obviously has agency, but is it like she's being controlled by an outside force we can't see, but that outside force is still her? You know, just controlling that body? Or is it like she just does have a mind that's present? You know, it's kind of like how we're controlling this character. So the Knight's more of an extension of us, but with Hornet, it's like she is the Hornet. Hornet is more so an extension of Hornet, if that makes any sense. That's what I'm guessing, but I could be wrong. So this will probably be like also showed in, you know, Silk Song as well, obviously. Hot Spring. Alright, Scarab marker. Is that one guy? I forgot his name. Is he even a vessel? Because I know he has the appearance, but he also has a mouth. We might get answers to that in Silk Song. Yeah. I might also, like, ask people about that, you know, when Silk Song comes out. Because I don't know when I'm going to play it. But... because I know I'll have some insight on what the vessels are. Or I have a feeling it will. I don't know for sure, but I just have a feeling. A suspicion... oh, wait, I just realized the other shop was open there. Yeah, good luck, Corin. I hope you're, I hope you drive safely. Cornifer? No, I was talking about Sly. Hello, I knew we'd meet again. How about a cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers yourself. I'll just say mark later. Log 3, mark later. Oh shit, I closed that out by accident. Zote is a common bug, maybe because he looks like Elderbug. Zote, isn't that the asshole guy? If I remember correctly, that is like the asshole bug, isn't he? Looks like an Elderbug. Yeah, it makes sense. I just thought that like maybe he would still be a vessel due to just yeah, but he does kind of look like the Elderbug, you're right. I guess it's just how short he is, which kind of sad. But alright. Dialogue 3, mark later. We're playing a triple O. I've sent also mark later. I'll mark this stuff later just for the sake of completion, but it's not important right now to keep the stream waiting. Mask shard, this old thing, merely a fragment of something larger. Still, you can make something useful out of it. I'll screenshot that. Zote, probably not. I mean, again, it's hard to tell with some of these characters what they are and what they aren't. Ooh, a simple key. Oh, I don't have the money. Rancid egg. I'll come back later. And I also need to equip this. Yeah, I'll come back later. I'm gonna see where else I can go for this. I would explain why bigger head work. No, that's understandable. I'm not expecting you to do so. Yeah, by the way, I appreciate that you have the stream on, but also just make sure to stay safe and busy. Or not busy, just, you know, don't get in trouble for watching streams at work is what I'm trying to say. I'll stop by on my break. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll be on for, like, probably another hour or two. So, yeah, take care. Let me just, where else do I need to go? I didn't go down there. Oh, wait, hang on, I can get Geo. Because I already freed, like, one or two of the bugs. Oh, shit, fucking hell. Alright. Save myself with some life. Yep, hello. Thank you. Alright, I don't know how much that helped, or is going to help, but still something. Yep, yep, yep. Alright, and... Oh, we didn't go there. Or did we? I don't know if we did. Oh, what's this? The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hellenus descend through verdant wilds and fungal and grow the city. Their all wishes will be great. I don't even know where to mark this. I'll just say messages left. But it seems interesting enough to mark. So. The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hollow Nest descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. Something akin to maybe a sacred place, like a temple. Not a temple, not a temple. Like a holy land. A holy land, or just metaphorically. I don't know. Oop, hop. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn it. Alright. There we go. Like a paradise. Yes, that could also be the case. Probably the City of Tears. Or a paradise. I'll just write that down too. Or a paradise. Okay. Up, up. Up, up. Alright, let's see here. Green path. Wow. Oh wait, yeah, I need to mark this because it's a new area. Let me just give me 1 second. Alright, forgot. Oh, yeah. Green path. And I should mark this with something a little more. Yeah, okay, mark that as heading 3. Also, heading 3. Covered in lush green. Is it just the humidity of the acid? Or is it to do with the infection? Probably, I'm leaning more towards the humidity thing, though. That's where all this lush green came from. Because, I mean, obviously the infection is still here, but I didn't know if, like, maybe it affected it in, like, a specific way. Actually, better question. Where the hell did all the acid come from? Was that part of the environment naturally, or was it just, like... Or is it even acid? Is it just, like, maybe it's boiling water? Yeah, I'll mark that down, too. Where did the acid come from? Or is it boiling water? Either way, what caused this place? Okay. Yep. Probably boiling water. Yeah, when I think about it, that makes significantly more sense. Pretty sure just a thing here. Likely, but still, I just want to mark it down just to be safe. Oh, okay. Alright. And you fell into the whole thing. Alright. It's also kind of interesting how, like, there's different enemies here. You know? Like, certain bugs adapt better in certain areas. Should probably mark that down, too, actually. Oh, shit, I forgot about that guy. There we go. Yep. And I'll just say, interesting how there's different enemies, likely due to evolutionary adaptations. Yeah. I mean, if this were something like Mario Brothers, you know, I probably would not mark that down, because, like, I do not think they thought that far ahead in that case. But if it were something like this, that's when it gets a little more interesting, where it's like, I should mark it down just to be safe. I mean, if it was a Paper Mario game, then maybe. But, you know, you know what I mean, like, yeah. Alright, let's see here. I don't have a map for this area. Alright, well, that's annoying. Cornifer, where are you? Oh. Adore the game soundtrack. Oh yeah, no, it is very pretty. It's an insanely pretty track. Have you old Paper Mario? Yeah. The olden Paper Mario. That reminds me, I do have plans on covering stuff related to Mario in the future. Just because, like, I grew up on Mario, so naturally it's like I have a huge attachment to it. Oh shit, it's Hornet. Hello. Okay, I see how it's gonna be. You're gonna be rude. Alright. The new ones are too busy making paper jokes. I heard that, I forgot. I know that, like, one recent game was actually, like, pretty good. I forgot which one it was called, though. I think it was the Origami King. Yeah, it was Origami King. But I was, like, I think the main thing was I thought it was going to have, like, more traditional combat, and it's going to use the audience as, like, a gameplay mechanic. And it kind of did use the audience as a gameplay mechanic, but it was, like, still not what I expected, and I was kind of disappointed. Super Mario Bros. Oh, yeah, it's the best Mario story, for sure. I get where people come from when they say that it's, like, the weakest game, though. But it has the best story, for sure. Oh, okay. As you endure it, it's got a great remaster. That's true. That is true. It's a great, great remaster. I need to finish it still. I might finish it for the Quirky. I heard it introduced, like, a new area as well, which I do kind of want to check out. She's going to be shawing your face in a feet. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I saw her, gonna have to fight her. Also, why am I not? Like I said, I mean, I am not, like, the greatest video game player ever, but my skills become significantly worse when I'm having to pay attention to something else. Alright. I don't know if that was even worth it, but what can you do? I actually do probably need that. And then, so that way I can hop up there. I don't really think it's important to note down these floating blocks by a vine. I mean, they're weird, but I would actually be surprised if there was, like, some legitimate significance. Heard great things about. Oh yeah, that is a good game too. Honestly, has better gameplay in my opinion. Than Thousand Year Door. I mean, fair. People are entitled to that. It has really cool mechanics. I will say that. But I think the actual platforming of the game is very janky, which is why I don't think the gameplay is the best part about it. Yep. Oh, shit, Cornifer. Hello, Cornifer, how are you? Isn't this a contrast from such a human, lively place, the roads? Okay. I mean, I guess we kind of did realize I was humid because of the, you know, plant life and the dripping water everywhere. But still, it's nice to see someone, like, directly acknowledge that. Dialogue 4. Talks about better than backtracking all the time. I don't remember that much backtracking in Thousand Year Door, to be fair. I know there was like chapter 2. There was a bit of backtracking, but I didn't mind it. I thought it was okay. But yeah, maybe that's just me. Talks about green paths, humidity, mark down later. Maybe I should also italicize this just so I know. Hey, mark this down later. I've done my best to chart some of the area, though I admit some of the area's inhabitants proved to be quite a nuisance. Okay, that's interesting. Talks about the inhabitants being a nuisance. Interesting. You can swish those guys with the platform. Yeah, that you're probably right about that. Yeah. Versus the area map. Map the area. Yes, thank you. Ran into another chap. Oh wait, hang on. Not appreciator of maps like you. I mean that's not really important, but it's like it gives insight on you know, Hornet, which I like that. Because again, I might do something Hornet related at some point. So, still worth noting rather than not. I'm gonna stop typing out the dialogue in full text, and I'm just gonna say, talks about this there, talks about that there. Like, I'll write down the ideas that they were saying, and then go back to it, just because I don't want to take up too much time. And appreciator, well, hang on. Talks about Hornet. Skimming past him. Even when he called out to her. Maybe a little rude. Alright. Message redacted. Wait, why was message redacted? Did I accidentally delete it? Or no, okay, I guess you deleted it. My bad, I was just checking. Mario Luigi Dream Team is criminally underrated. I need to finish Mario Dream Team. Like a lot of games I have not finished simply because I get horrifically distracted. And if there's one positive thing from this channel, it's the fact that like shit. It's the fact that it gives me an excuse to actually finish things. Because I like getting into a shit ton of media, right? I have very open tastes. So, but it also causes a problem of, oh wait, you need to actually finish things. I'm like, oh yeah, that's true. So this forces me to do that, kind of. Alright. There you go. And may as well for the Geo. Give me that Geo. Grabbing this. Looking over here. What's this? What's this? Something over there. What's this? What's this? Something beneath the stairs. Oh, by the way, guys, I know that Vile has a no suggestions policy, but as of right now, I'm actually okay with receiving suggestions during streams. Also, bestiary. Are you a hunter like me? Oh yeah, that's actually another thing that is kind of worth noting. Oh wait, hang on. Okay, the hunter. Dialogue 1. I'll just type it out as it is because it's like, there's not that much. You, a hunter like me. Darkest Dungeon's still lingering on my mind. Honestly, I do want to play more Darkest Dungeon too. That game is really cool. I don't know if there's like a proper end to story, like end and story to it, but you know, it's still really cool. Also, just curious, do I know you, Jaden? I know that sounds rude. I apologize, but I'm just wondering if we've met before, like on the server or on a stream or something. Shit, hang on. Two has a proper ending. Makes sense, makes sense. I'll also mark this as yellow, because I feel like this actually does come into play. My first time here. Makes sense. I just did not know if I've met you before, but welcome. Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand? Does he? That's legitimately my note for that. Like, does he? Do they? Then take it, my journal, it will aid you. At first the text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Alright, I'll just write that down as a summary as well. In italics. Says to take his journal. And that the text is difficult to discern, but a learned will understand it. Maybe there's important stuff in here. Just a nerdy philosophy interested boy. Well, welcome. We all love ourselves some nerdy philosophy interested boys. Let's see here. But a learned hunter. Venture the depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of a hunter. Nothing really important there, but just, you know, the mark of a hunter. That seems a little interesting, you know. Okay, wait, is he also... Hang on. Is he, like, promising a reward? That's also something I just kind of thought about. Also, it's confirmed... Okay, cool. He just set up the timer. Makes sense. He just spits it out. Also... I don't know if this is going to come in handy, but I'm just going to screenshot the dude's lair, because I think it's really cool looking. That's all. That's it, really. 100, yeah. Also, hello, Daryl. Hello, how are you this fine day? I will just, yeah, paste that there. Okay, inspect. Hunter's Journal. Yippee! Why I live here, I have to go... Where I live, I have to go to bed soon. Okay, take care. Have a good one, and thank you for stopping by. It means a lot, genuinely. I know I say that in the end of every video, but, like, every view is kind and sweet, so thank you. take the hunter's journal. Alright, dull and pathetic, hard. Alright. Dull and pathetic, hardly worth killing. Crowded. Okay, well, we are gonna do some grinding for this, so... Let's look at the bosses first, actually. Gruzmother. Oh, there's more. Okay, it's not... okay, there's more. There's more Gruzmoms, then. Alright, good to know. It's not just one. Alright, let's see here. Tic Tac spends its time tiptoeing around that if you're patient. Alright, is the... I have not actually died yet. I'm surprised that's still here. But I should mark this down still. So let me do that real quick. I like how that plant's just called the Fool Eater. Fair enough. Alright. Journal. Okay. Let's see. Shade. Echo of a previous life. Defeat it to retake its power and become whole. Each of us leaves an imprint of something when we die. A stain on the world. I don't know how much longer this kingdom can bear the weight of so many past lives. I don't know if I know what this means, but that is really cool. Really cool. Don't know what it means. We'll come back later. Obviously, talking about legacy and burdens, but not sure how to really put it into words. Okay. What else in here? Is the false knight. There it is. Alright, weekly... A maggot driven mad by a strange force inhabits a stolen armored shell. Weak creatures love to steal the strength of others. Their lives are brief and fearful, and they yearn to have the power to dominate those who have dominated them. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. I will mark that down as well. Still begs the question about, like, what the hell the original armor was. Maggot driven mad by a strange force inhabits a stolen armored shell. Weak creatures love to steal the strength. I'll just say type out later. Question remains: who is the original armor keeper? Obviously, the maggot was infected and driven insane, but I'm still wondering who had this originally. Likely another vessel, but I don't know. Okay. You may have overcome a few creatures, but you are only just beginning. I'll also mark down, just mark this later. Dialogue 2. Mark later. Don't delay, descend into the belly of the world and hunt down the life you find. Alright, mark later. Cool stuff, but I do not have time to do it on stream right now. I'll probably do it during, like, when I'm watching something else, or watching Valai's stream. But yeah. Actually, is there anything else you have to say? Nope. All right. Was not sure. I'll also mark down more of the monsters later, like more of the descriptions. But right now it's like, don't need to do that. Okay. I guess I'll go up there. Or, no, I'm going down. Oh. That kind of sucks. Oh! Ah, man. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oop. Alright. Oh, I can't go over there. Yo, hello, Evie? Evie Aloan, welcome. I'm just, playing Hollow Knight, obviously. Writing down notes for a video. So, yeah. Not much is happening right now, though, besides that. Oh, well, there's Hornet. I guess there's Hornet, so, yeah. Oh, nice. Journal entry. So I'm not gonna read it now, but, yeah, later. I'll do the more tedious shit off screen, you know? Oh, so yeah, no problem. Just glad to see peeps here. I am good. I am decent. Probably gonna get food after this, though, because I am getting a little hungry, but besides that, I'm alright. Shit. Yep. Okay, let's see here. Okay, well, that's annoying. Oh, by the way, just so you know, there is a late delay, so I will respond to your message late if you don't immediately see it. So yeah. I don't know how bad it is, cause like, by the way, is my line art good? My line, which line art? I'm curious. Oh shit. Or are you saying the line art of the game is good? Profile pic. Oh no, that's not mine. That's not mine. That is that's from the manga Chainsaw Man. I have done line art occasionally, but that one is not mine. I plan on eventually like replacing it at some point with something else. But yeah, no, that was just something that I had set up beforehand. Your profile picture line art. Yeah, I know, but like oh shit. Yeah, but even then that is still from the manga. Oh, just the line art of it. Okay, I understand now. I understand. You just like it a lot. No, I understandable. I didn't know if you were like complimenting my art skills or something like that. I was just confused. I don't have any soul on me right now, which is annoying. Are you an artist? Semi. I have some art skills, but not that much. Shit. Like, I guess I have more skills than I don't, but that's not usually what I spend my time doing. The hiss sounds like acid. Yeah, that is partially why I was thinking it was acid before, but it's hard to tell. Yep. Cool, yeah. Are you someone who watches the channel normally, or are you just, where are you from? America. I'm American, so yeah. But yeah, are you just tuning into the stream? Because Because I was thinking there might be like 1 or 2 people who just tune in because it's Hollow Knight. Whew. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I gotta stop dying. Or not dying, just getting hurt. Cool. You're from Wales. Nice, nice. Oh. Nice to meet you. Alright, I'm assuming you're new to the channel. Well then, nice to meet you too. I am doing this stream specifically because I want to make an analysis video based on the knight from Hollow Knight. So that's why I am playing it right now. Yep, yep. Like your analysis video, I was interested in the stream. Thank you, thank you. Yep. Appreciate it. Yep. Do you stream daily? No. I'm thinking of doing a thing where I stream every week or so. I have a channel where I'm thinking of streaming more like fun random shit, but in terms of this channel, it's primarily like my main content slash series, and I'm going to do a weekly stream for stuff like this where it's like, because usually with these kinds of things, I don't know if you've ever heard of the Vile Eye, but this is who I'm taking inspiration from, because they're doing a research stream on Dark Souls right now. Do I write? Actually, more so in my head, but yes, I've got like a shit ton of ideas for stories and stuff. It's just an issue of I need to actually sit down and fully flesh them out. You know what I mean? I'm trying to write. I have no clue how to start the scene. I mean, I'd be down to listen to what you're talking about. But yeah. So you're streaming just for fun? For this one, it's for the sake of like, it's for the sake of research and also just like, to gain a little bit more of an audience while I do so. And for the for the other channel, it is strictly for fun. Yes, I am gonna stream on that one just for fun, and that's gonna be like way more personal stuff. Because here I'm gonna act more in character, I guess. But over there, I'm gonna talk. Not that I'm like faking myself or anything, but just like there will be things over here that I won't talk about compared to over there where I'm like, yeah, no, I've this, that, yada yada. This one is more business-ish. But not really, because I'm still very, like, relaxed with how I talk generally. So, boop. Soul machine with, okay, cool. Third person perspective, 2 characters, resting after a fight. Is it like a screenplay kind of? By the way, you could earn good money from this, so why aren't you serious about it? Because it's mainly a thing where I am prioritized with other pursuits, like on my YouTube channel. This is just a side thing, but there is a reason I'm doing it on the main channel, because I was initially planning on doing it on the other channel instead, but then I was like, no, that's stupid. Like, it has to do with the channel itself. And, you know, I could definitely earn something out of it. So, but yeah, no, primarily just because I have other priorities as well. But I still do want to do more streams like this in the future. And for the other channel, it's going to be more goofy shit. Just writing to use my characters. Characters know who the other is, but not that well. Let's hear about that. Let's hear about. Thank you, thank you. Just writing to use my character. It also, yeah, it depends what format you're using, because when you say third person, it makes me say, oh, yo, what's up, Coke? Kokie or Kokie. I can't think. Every time I read your name, like I think of it in like a different way. But what is up? Link to the other channel. Yeah, I'll give me 1 second. I'll send it in a little bit. Like I said though, it's much more personal, and there's gonna be like a lot more things on there that like I guess I'm kind of shameful, but still want to talk about. You know what I mean? But it's still also going to be a lot more goofy on the same time. As you said, I have a lot of stories running around my head. Makes sense. But let me think of like what you said to try and come up with a kokai, one of those two. But yeah, the characters know who the other is, but not that well. Resting after a fight. Kai or K. I'll just say K. Does the scene start with the fight, or does it like start when they're resting? That's what I'm wondering. Gotta go down. Yep. Go over here. Oh, not again. By the way, do I have a Discord? I have a server in the description of this video, actually. So yeah. Resting in the middle of a dead ape pile. Where's the setting? I'm curious. Like, what kind of genre is this? There we go. I can't make that jump. Wait, no, I'm stupid. I'm supposed to... Okay, yeah. I cannot make the rest of that. But yeah, no, it's always nice to see people just... I don't know. Which one? I'm playing this on PC right now, and I'm actually using a keyboard because I am too lazy to set up a controller. Metroid. Yes, pretty much. Yeah, okay, this is what people would call a Metroidvania, which is basically the idea of just, like, exploring a area, you know? Oh, yeah. Also, this is what I was referring to, Evie. Like I said, this is a research stream. So a lot of the time when I see something that I think is important or just interesting, I'll stop for a second and just mark it down. Like this, for example. Fantasy, overgrown ancient ruins filled with frenzied fauna. Interesting. Is it like a... I'm almost thinking like a jungle kind of thing. Life is drawn while it... I tried doing comics but didn't find it motivating. That's fair. I've wanted to do comics before too, hence why I said that, like, I, you know, I have some art skills, but it's primarily an issue of just it frustrated me too much. I might get back into it at some point if, like, I have time besides this channel, but I don't know. We'll see. I've seen some debates. So I think it's both, actually, Nicholas. I think it's both, but maybe that's just me. Oh yeah, Metroidvanias. They're basically, essentially, it's like you go in one area and try and explore it, but then if you find it's like Metroid. It's a Metroid and Castlevania at the same time. For as little as I've done, writing feels much better. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Jungle type feels quite similar to this area, actually. Yeah, I was thinking that too. In terms of how you'd start the scene, it depends on their personality. So, like, they just finished fighting, right? Like, they finished fighting a bunch of these, like... I feel like... You could start with, like, some kind of thing where you describe, like, the environment, you know, like apes lie across the ground, bruised and beaten, you know. And among the pile, there are two, I don't know if they're men, women, or non-binary, but like, you know, describe like how they're running out of breath or something like that, and you know, like they're describe like their movements in that moment and their thought processes, and then you go into the dialogue. That's what I would do, but I don't know. That's up to you. Everyone has a different writing style. I still draw, but I write down my idea on my phone until I'm off from work. Makes sense. Makes sense. I need to write down my ideas more often. But anyway, I got distracted. Woman. Yeah, okay. Then you could just say, like, two women sit there, running out of breath. Yeah. Also, what is going on Discord right now? Because I have a lot of DMs. Also, I just realized, welcome to the server, Evie. Glad you joined. Anyway. Okay. Back to the actual game. Just wanted to write that down for a second and interact with chat. But also, is this my favorite game? It's a really good game, but... So, my top 5 favorite games are actually Disco Elysium, Portal 1, Mario Galaxy, Thousand Year Door, and Team Fortress 2. Those are my favorite games of all time. Yeah, no problem. In case you're wondering, by the way, what my channel is about, because I mentioned already that, like, I do other stuff. Essentially, my content is, like, I don't know if you've seen, like, there's, like, a lot of videos on YouTube and stuff, like, analyzing, like, villains and stuff, like, in their character. My idea is, like, analyzing heroic characters and, like, what makes them good and, like, why they do the things they do. That's the premise. And the video that I'm doing this for is... Oh, for sure. Disco Elysium's a fucking excellent game. I love it. I need to replay it, though. But yeah, no, my idea is just, like, analyzing heroic characters. And with this, I'm doing something based on the knight for, you know, for, Silksong. I don't think I'm gonna finish it, like, in time, but I still at least want to try. Because someone in the server suggested it, and I was like, oh, man, that's a good idea. So, yeah. And like I said, I take my inspiration is the Valai who does Analyzing Evil. Very nice guy, very chill guy. Check out his content if you haven't heard of him. But yeah. Oh. Time to loop around. Nope, can't make that. Also, I'm not gonna post it now just because I'm like focused on the game, but I will send. But remind me to send you the other channel in a little bit. So yeah. Oops. I might also just like make a link to it in the description for my videos at some point, or just on the channel. So yeah. Well, I feel like I've heard that name before. It's almost like he's a Vile Eye. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, I know that the regulars here know who Vile Eye is. I'm just saying for the sake of Evie. Yep, yep. Yep, okay. Hop, hop. Okay. Heal. Alright. Yep. Yeah, I know, I'm just joking. Fair, but I also just thought I may as well establish that, just in case. Unrecognizability. In what context? Yep. Did I spell that correctly? Autocorrect is yelling at me. For recognizability or something else? I mean, I could just look that up for a second to let you know. I don't think I've ever heard unrecognizability as a word by itself, but it seems to be spelled right otherwise. You know, I just haven't seen it used in that context as much. Oh, the writing thing. Yeah, I kind of then proceeded to assume. Sometimes I don't realize things and I think about it for a second. Oh yeah, no, of course. Duh. Alright. Yep. Okay. Oh shit. Man. Actually, I was thinking about this just now, Evie. If I were to, like, prioritize making a video on a game, because right now, my main priority is a character from Amphibia, if you know of it. But, like, if I were to do, like, a video and focus my efforts into that, then I probably would stream daily, actually. But, I don't know. Just mainly for that, though. Because right now, it's just going to be a weekly thing. Or, I guess twice a week if you want to include the personal streams. So, yeah. Oop. Though I'm also not sure if you're still here, but if you are, there you go. That's my information. Right, let me look at this. That's my sister's jam. What is? The greater mind once streamed. Okay, so many. There's a lot of messages that are left. Alright. Greater mind once dreamed of leaf and cast these caverns so. In every bush and every vine, the mind of Un reveals itself to us. Alright. Amphibia. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Amphibia. I saw the first season of it before I ended up... Like, before I just kind of took a break. Alright. Okay, yep. There we go. Yeah. First season, took a break, but getting back into it now. Primarily just because, like I said earlier in the stream, this channel is a good excuse for me to actually finish things, which I like that, you know? Because there's a lot of media I want to get into, but then get distracted. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that right now. But then it's like, okay, there we go. I'm finishing it now. Okay. Hop. Alright, this seems to be a different area. You watch anime? Yes, I do. I don't consider myself, like, purely into anime, you know, because I know that there's some people who pretty much only watch anime, but I've seen a fair share of anime, yes. One of the videos on my channel is actually about Jonathan Joestar from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so, yeah. Oh, shit. Which one is your favorite? I guess it depends. One of my favorites is JoJo, but it's not like... As of recently, another one has been Monster, but there's a few that I like. It's hard for me to really say what's my favorite, and more so say, like, oh, this one's fucking great, or oh, that one's fucking great, you know? I really love A Silent Voice. Berserk is a classic, even if it has some issues at some points. Vinland Saga is really good, but I don't know if it's one of my favorites. But I still do plan on making stuff related to it. This is so good. In what context? Just, but mine is, favorite solo leveling. I need to see solo leveling. I read a bit of the initial manhwa. That's what you call it, Korean, comic, right? When it was coming out. But I didn't really get into the anime. I plan on it, though. But then again, it's like, accidentally click the subscribe button. Well, I mean, you don't need to unsubscribe. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Okay, let's go around here. I mean, it's up to you. I really don't. I mean, it's up to you. It all depends on if you want to see my content or not. But that aside, I don't think I can dash there. Yep. The thing is that I have like an infinitely long watch list, because the thing is with this channel that I'm doing is that naturally I'm gonna have to get into a lot of media because people suggest for ideas and stuff. But even before then, it was like, I deserve it. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And, but yeah, no, my watch list is never ending. It just keeps going, like, over and over again. You know, like, there's always something new that I'm interested in checking out. Because I have, like, very weirdly open tastes to pretty much every piece of media. Except music. Like, I have a harder time getting into albums for some reason. I don't really know why, but I want to get into more still. Really love high fantasy, sci-fi, anime, Lost Star, FMA, and now Demon Slayer. Do you stream on Twitch? I've considered it, but not right now. No, I'm not currently streaming on Twitch. My favorite anime manga is Hunter x Hunter. Why do I always pronounce it as Hunter x Hunter, even though I've been told multiple times that's not how you pronounce it. But I don't know. That's just how I pronounce it. Anyway, that one's also really good. It's like with Hunter x Hunter though, I have a weird relationship where it's like I think a lot of it is boring, but the parts that are good are fucking great. Okay, chat. Serious question. I'll wait a minute because it needs to catch up. But should I save Zote? This is a completely sincere question. Should I actually save Zote? Is it worth it? I'll wait for the response because, like I said, it takes like it's like 15 seconds behind. But because he's a huge dick, right? I think we all agree on that. And I think he actually... Fair enough. Yes. Save him. Because it's like, I think he kind of ruined Bretta. He is funny, but I think, like, he actually damaged Bretta's psyche, which is why I'm considering if I shouldn't. But, well, if you like, you can also stream there as well, and the audience response is really good. Fair enough. Yeah, no, I've considered it as well. Yeah, I might do that next time, but, yeah. Anyway, I guess chat has decided. I don't know if I like you that much, but I guess I'll save you. Yep, okay. Damn. There we go. Alright, Zote. How you doing? Alright, I'll listen to your... Yeah. Fucking Zote, man. Oh well. This isn't really important dialogue, so I'll just say mark down later as well. I should also probably write down something for, like, Hornet just watching us. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, no, you can go ahead and ask. I'm curious. I guess it also depends, like, how personal it is, but either way, you can ask the question. Dialogue. Not much to add other than just he's a dick. Check back and mark it later. Oh. Is he just like a grumpy guy? Yes, but he's also just like a huge narcissist who believes that like he's the greatest fighter even though he's genuinely the weakest person in the entire game. That's pretty much his whole shtick. Know this, I am Zot the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Cross me again, and you'll find out why they call my weapon Life Ender. Alright, know this. Actually, no, I'm not gonna. Yeah. Still a dick. Still a dick. Will add more. Oh, hang on, I just realized I was adding the server. Hang on. Yeah. Just responded to something. He's so delusional. So he's delusional. Yes! Yes, he is extremely delusional. That is his whole thing. He is insanely delusional. But, right. We'll add more later. But also, the fact he happens to look exactly like us while coping as a knight is interesting. That would be, no, that would be cool, but, like I said before, it's, technically it's not mine. It is a manga, but I would also just be interested to see your art in general, you know? Like, I would legitimately want to see that. Because like I said, I am planning on changing my profile picture at some point, besides just, you know, manga character from Chainsaw Man. But, yeah, either way, I mean, if you want, it'll also just be a cool thing, because, like, even though I'm very used to, like, how Denji looks in color, I'm kind of curious, like, because I'm assuming you've not seen Chainsaw Man, it'd be kind of interesting to see what someone would design him like if he wasn't in color and they've never seen it, you know? Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. But either way, I'm down for whatever. I'm just letting you know, it's technically not mine. It was just a profile pic that I gave myself back before I started this channel. So, but I will. Yeah, nice. Okay. Okay, it's kind of interesting. All right. And are you still bothering me for? I heard too that out of all the characters, Zote has the most dialogue. So, take that information as you will. More dickishness. Be gone, lest I draw my nail. Nerd. I'm just writing that in.
You know, me a miss.
Okay. His dialogue ends there. Boop. Alright, let's see here. Oops. If you're comfortable, I like to do my work. I won't claim to be. Oh, yeah, no. You can also, on the server that I have a self-promotion channel. If you want, you can actually post that there if you would like to. I'd be down to see. Well, actually, I have both an art channel and a professional channel, or self-promotion channel, so you could really post it in either. I won't check it right now, just because, you know, doing this. But, yeah. Alright. Frick. Okay. Alright, alright. This is getting annoying. Oh, there we go. Alright. Let me also check how many words I have right now in my notes. Alright, not bad, not bad. I don't think I missed anything else important. I wonder if he knows he sucks subconsciously, but can never admit it flat out. He just pretends he's great. That is very common, yes. But it is also, like, part of me would honestly wants him to, like, genuinely think that he's that good, just because it's really funny. Like, I don't know why, just the idea that his confidence is, like, unironic. Like, there's something, like, really hilarious to me about that idea. I don't think I've missed out on any important things that, like, I haven't written down, right? I don't think so. He's very insecure. Fair enough. Well, I read your silver rules. I noticed there's a rule where everything should be posted in a proper place. Personally, I like that. Yeah, it's not that strict, because I'm gonna be honest, I am not a strict Discord moderator at all. But it's just like, I'd prefer if y'all did this. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot I was going this way. Oh wait, I could just... I tore a lot of servers, only if you follow this kind of system. I really appreciate it. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, to be fair, it is also a joke I've seen before, where it's like... I don't know if you've ever seen this meme where it's like, only, you're only allowed, like, no memes in general, you know, like the Discord moderator being super strict about that, but, like, you know, but yeah, alright, gamers, I know it hasn't been too long for stream standards, like, only an hour and, like, 53 minutes, but I might, like, oh, hang on, posted section server. Not yet. I will look at it when this stream's done, which will be very soon, actually, because I'm thinking of wrapping it up. But I will ask how everyone feels right now. Like, how we feeling? How we feeling? Like I said, I will edit my notes more later. Not sure if it's going to be tonight or tomorrow or whenever. But, you know, I'll do something with that. And... that aside, though, I don't think I missed anything significant, like, because I feel like with this, compared to the note-taking, I'm going to have to be a little more abridged. Doing very well. Thank you, thank you. Alright, appreciate it, appreciate it. I will also send the link to my other channel in the chat, which I'll actually do that right now that I think about it. Just in case you really want to check it out. Like I said, more personal stuff, more about the game or generally. Just like me yapping, more or less. Read how the first How to Train Your Dragon books. Can you do it? Yeah, I'll post the. You mean, I'm assuming you're referring to the second channel, or if you're looking at your stuff. Yeah, I'll look at your stuff and I'll respond in a second. But I'll also post my second channel here if that's what you're referring to. Because like I said, I'm very scattered right now, so... pretty well. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. yeah, this is okay. Here is the personal channel. Oh, okay, that was weird. Well, you can still click on the link and it should work. But anyway, that aside, looks like I'm about to subscribe again. Well, I appreciate it. I do. I also have a Balatro stream over there right now where I talk about a variety of random things. So yeah, that is that, everybody. I don't think I have much else to say other than just, okay, I'm back only for a few seconds to hear your comment before I left. I wanted to say, yes, I was not the one driving the... Okay, that's fair. I was wondering about that. But, yeah, we were just about to end the stream, Corinne, but I'm glad you made it at, like, the very end. Which I know is, like, kind of funny, but still, I genuinely appreciate it. Either way, though, thank you everyone who stopped by. Yeah, glad you had a good time, Nicholas, and I'm not sure what else to say, because I feel like if I keep going, it's just gonna be a never-ending stuff of, like, a stream of consciousness. But I think I'm just gonna call it wraps. So, yeah. I might help you out more later on, Jaden, if you, like, if you DM me, I could give you ideas in the server, but that's up to you. Anyway, that aside, also, yeah, it's, like, the afternoon for me. Yeah, see you at Vile's stream, for those who watch Vile. And take care, everybody. I think I'll end it now. So, take care. Bye-bye.